National Electrical Code Section 110.26C2 states that every room or space used for human occupancy shall have at least one unobstructed exit. An unobstructed exit is one that is not blocked by any objects or structures, is at least 36 inches wide clear width, has a minimum headroom of 7 feet clear height, and is free of any tripping hazards or other obstacles that could impede passage. To determine if an exit is unobstructed, the following factors should be considered: firstly, physical barriers; secondly, clear width; thirdly, clear height; fourthly, tripping hazards; and fifthly, obstacles. Physical barriers such as walls, doors, furniture, and other objects should not block the exit path. The exit should be at least 36 inches wide for a single exit serving a given area. The exit should have a minimum headroom of 7 feet measured from the floor to the lowest point of any overhead obstruction. There should be no steps, uneven surfaces, or loose objects that could cause someone to trip or fall while exiting. The exit path should be free of any obstacles that could block or delay exit, such as boxes, equipment, or stored materials. As an example, consider a small office with a single occupant. The office has a single door that leads to a hallway. The door is at least 36 inches wide and 7 feet tall. The walkway in front of the door is clear of any obstacles. There are no steps or uneven surfaces in the exit path. In this example, the exit is considered unobstructed, meeting the requirements of 110.26C2. Ensuring compliance with this code section is crucial for maintaining a safe environment in any occupied space. The purpose of this code is to allow safe egress. Safe egress means that people in the building can exit in a safe and timely manner. The absence of obstructions is critical to ensure this can happen. Consider situations such as a fire or other dangerous event where people need to leave. If the path is blocked, it endangers the occupants. The 36-inch rule, for example, is from the Americans with Disabilities Act, which allows for most people to easily walk through the path of egress. This includes people with crutches, wheelchairs, walkers, and other mobility assistance devices. The 7-foot rule allows for even very tall people to pass through without hitting their heads, and for objects to be carried through the path. It also takes into account objects that might hang from the ceiling. Tripping hazards are a major cause of building injuries, so NEC Section 110.26C2 addresses that concern. The rule about obstacles is more generic and allows for a wide range of hazards that might be present, such as spills, boxes, and equipment. There is no specific exception for using the path of egress for temporary storage. Any storage must be located outside the path of egress so that the egress remains unobstructed at all times. It is important to conduct regular inspections to verify that this is indeed the case and that no new tripping hazards or barriers have been put in place. It is a good idea to have a written plan for maintaining unobstructed exits. This plan should identify potential hazards and outline procedures for addressing them. The plan should be reviewed and updated regularly, and all employees or occupants of the space should be trained on the plan. If a hazardous condition is discovered, immediate action should be taken to correct it. This might involve removing the obstruction, repairing the tripping hazard, or other measures as appropriate. If a space is in violation of NEC Section 110.26C2, the local code enforcement authority should be contacted to determine the appropriate course of action. Code enforcement authorities have the power to issue fines, shut down the space, or take other measures to ensure compliance. In addition to complying with NEC Section 110.26C2, it is also important to consider other relevant codes and standards. For example, the International Building Code contains requirements for exit signage and emergency lighting. It is also important to follow any applicable safety regulations from the Occupational Safety and Health Administration (OSHA). Maintaining unobstructed exits is an important part of creating a safe environment for all occupants. By following the requirements of NEC Section 110.26C2 and other relevant codes and standards, it is possible to minimize the risk of injury or death in the event of an emergency. Keep the exit path clear. Make sure that the exit is at least 36 inches wide. Make sure the exit has a minimum headroom of 7 feet. Remove any tripping hazards. Do not store anything in the exit path. Inspect the exit path regularly. Develop a written plan for maintaining unobstructed exits. Train employees or occupants on the plan. Take immediate action to correct any hazardous conditions. Contact the local code enforcement authority if necessary. Consider other relevant codes and standards. In summary, compliance with 110.26C of the National Electrical Code is essential for ensuring the safety of occupants in any building. The requirements for unobstructed exits are clearly defined, focusing on maintaining a clear width of at least 36 inches, a minimum headroom of 7 feet, and the absence of any obstructions or tripping hazards. Regular inspections, a written maintenance plan, and proper training of occupants are crucial for preventing hazards and ensuring compliance. Prompt corrective action should be taken if any violations are found. By adhering to these guidelines, we can minimize the risk of injury or death during emergencies and create a safer environment for everyone.